You're about to see the top 10 players returning to the lineup after some serious setbacks, ranging from unproven rookie Bol Bol's return from a left foot injury to superstar Ben Simmons' return from a back injury. Every player you'll see ranked today brings uniquely valuable elements that significantly vamp their team's chances. Before you call me out for being
blasphemous, this blasphemous.
The players chosen for this list were based off the severity of the injury they've recovered from. To get authentic jerseys for just $50, DM the code DFLOW to the Instagram account @hoop.threads, that's @hoop.threads. Shout out Toronto saying he'd love to see a Clippers/Raptors NBA Finals and that the series would go to 7 games. A juicy finals prediction. The question for next video shout out coming up. Now into the top 10. Number 10, Bol Bol. The Nuggets' 44th pick in last year's draft was sidelined with a left foot injury since December 13th and just shined in a massive way in Denver's first scrimmage. Bol was so good that he got a quote-unquote random drug test after putting up 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 blocks in really what was his NBA debut. And racking up big-time block totals isn't unfamiliar for Bol, as he had at least 2 blocks in 6 of 8 games while showing off the offensive versatility that makes him a special prospect in the G League earlier this year. Boding well for his playing time, Bol's gotten some serious praise from head coach Mike Malone as well, who said, "To see Bol out there playing and doing things a lot of people can't do is really remarkable. He's extremely talented and skilled. You cannot teach 7'2". You cannot teach a 7'9" wingspan and the soft touch that he has. He's getting stronger, he's getting healthier, and right now it's good to see him compete against some of the other players we have down here. I'm proud of Bol and he has all the potential in the world. It's fun to watch him grow up right in front of our eyes." The Nuggets are in need of front court help, as Michael Porter Jr. is reportedly not with the team, so potentially deep into the playoffs, I think we'll be seeing a ton of the swiftly moving, brilliantly shooting young phenom Bol Bol, and I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to it. Number 9, Meyers Leonard. A full participant in shotgunning competitions in Orlando, it's safe to say Meyers is ready to compete between the lines as well, after missing 49 games in the 2020 season with a severely sprained left ankle. Aside from chugging brews, the 28-year-old can lay out posters with the best of them and stretch out the floor with range extender, leading him to shoot an incredible 43% three-point shooting percentage. Leonard's elusive trigger from distance mixed with his springy hops make him a valuable piece for the likely title-contending Miami Heat. Number 8, Zach Collins. Missing 4 months of action after shoulder surgery, Zach's now fully healthy, ready to add to a Blazer team in the Orlando bubble who now has a ton of depth up front. You'll see the impact of JUSUF Nurkic's return later on, but given the return of Collins and Nurkic, Coach Terry Stotts plans on moving Melo Light to the 3 position. This means that Rip City's big man rotation now consists of 2 fringe all-stars in Hassan Whiteside and JUSUF Nurkic, plus the energetic Zach Collins. The backup power forward Collins provides tremendous rim protection and overall is a defensive menace at the 4 spot. Zach can stick with anyone on the perimeter and has supreme bounciness in and around the rim. Number 7, Jaren Jackson Jr. Triple J is one of the most interesting young prospects in basketball, and the sophomore had missed 9 straight games with a left knee injury before the hiatus. Now Jaren's overpowering mix of wingspan and guard-like abilities are back for the Grizzlies to utilize. This man, similarly to his team's success, has been a very pleasant surprise this season. From his rookie year, Jackson Jr.'s vamped his percentage from distance by 5%, while also improving his blocks, points, and assists in his sophomore year. Given that speedy development, you'd expect that after another 5 months, Jaren's game would take another step towards eliteness in the NBA bubble. Number 6, Marc Gasol. Gasol's 4 separate injuries have contributed to the Raptors being tops in the NBA in man games lost, and the injury-prone 11-year veteran Gasol's visibly benefited from the time off. He's in the best shape of his life, and I honestly believe with him looking like his prime Memphis Grizzlies self, the Raptors are going to ultimately dominate. I know I just predicted they'd finish 5-3 in the NBA bubble in my last video, but once Toronto establishes their rhythm, skinny Marc Gasol adds tremendous scoring versatility to the Raptors, and they become even more dangerous than they already are. With this weight loss, if he's anything close to the threat he was backing down in the post for fades or one-dribble jump hooks in Memphis, Toronto's legitimately scary for any top team. Number 5, Fred VanVleet. His most recent injury was to his right shoulder, but the undrafted sensation Freddie VanVleet has also suffered through a hamstring and knee injury. And yes, in total, he's missed just 16 games due to those setbacks, but VANVLEET had missed the last 7 games up until the season was abruptly postponed, so the fact that his shooting shoulder has been able to fully recover should bode well for Fred's production. A lot's on the line for VANVLEET in the NBA bubble. He'll be a free agent this fall, and if he has an efficient stretch of games while being the typically clutch shooting phenom that he is, a desperate team like the Knicks could offer him big time money. At the very minimum, Freddie's going to require the Terry Rozier 3-year $56 million deal, and even that's a little risky given what the Raptors have coming up in terms of the players they have to commit to. While VANVLEET's been a franchise staple for the Raptors, Toronto has Serge and Gasol coming off the books this year, Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby needing to get paid soon, as well as some big-time free agency aspirations.
Come on, man. I mean, come on, man.
Therefore, they may have to let VANVLEET walk in free agency. Number 4, Malcolm Brogdon. The shifty Pacer guard was going off as the main facilitator before Victor Oladipo returned to play, but throughout the season, he'd been getting banged up to say the very least. Malcolm suffered a whopping 6 different injuries throughout the 2019-20 season, and diagnosed with a torn muscle in his quadricep early in March. Brogdon's latest injury came at the worst of times for the playoff-tested aspirational Pacers. The unlucky Malcolm then tested positive for the virus when he got to Orlando, but he's recovered and confirmed he's ready to go. So with the healthy elite backcourt combination of Oladipo and Brogdon, the Pacers will be a formidable East opponent. Number 3, JUSUF NURKIC. A storyline overlooked in the NBA circle right now is the return of the Blazers' third option. He just made his return to the NBA and he looks absolutely outstanding. That injury that he had, though, last season killed any shot the Blazers had in the playoffs, yet the team still got 1 win from the conference finals. But inevitably, Portland's finally saw the devastating blow the Nurkic loss has had on their team, as they've had a miserable year. I know the Rodney Hood loss hurt them as well, but JUSUF's scoring relief, whether in the pick and roll or in the post, had a major impact, and that kind of player leaving your lineup takes its toll over a long stretch of games. Skip ahead about a year and a half, and the rehab process for Nurkic has finally come to an end, and it'll be nice to see Dame and CJ have the other star producer that makes their team go on both ends of the floor. Number 2, KRISTAPS Porzingis. The same knee that the Unicorn tore his ACL on was injured before the hiatus, but according to him, along with being fully recovered, he's also developed new aspects to his game. Speaking on the new elements to his game, Porzingis said, "It's a secret, I'll show it on the court." Then Porzingis added that the time off has been great for his health and that he's at 100%, saying, "The extra time just gave us all more time to recover from little things we all have going on." Basically, everybody has something, always, and we just play through it, so this extra time gave the guys opportunity to heal those things, to be in even better shape, and to feel better when we come back. If KRISTAPS has actually added new features to his repertoire, like he said, and is in even better shape, that significantly helps the Mavs' chances out west. Among 7-footers who take at least 5 catch-and-shoot threes per game, Porzingis is the only one in the league to shoot them at over 35%. The man's an unstoppable force in the pick and roll, either popping out for those 3-pointers or rolling ruthlessly to the basket. Number 1, Ben Simmons, whose back pain made his playoff status uncertain had the league reached its natural conclusion. The NBA's leader in steals, Simmons, had missed 8 straight games and was receiving daily treatment for nerve issues in his lower back when the season stopped. In fact, Simmons' last game was on February 22nd, when he took such a hard fall in Milwaukee that he was left lying on his back vomiting from the pain. But the extended break has given Simmons and banged-up all-star teammate Joel Embiid enough time to rest, rehab, and regroup. "I'm feeling better than I was at the start of the season," Simmons said on July 2nd. "I've been working since I had the injury, working until now to be prepared for whatever happens and wherever we go. I'm feeling great and been rehabbing the whole time, so I've been feeling ready and I'm very comfortable." Being that the Sixers have gone all in to try and win their first title since 1983, the health of a potentially generationally great two-way player Ben Simmons is an outstanding sign for Philly. Subscribe if you enjoyed my commentary. You can follow me on Instagram at dflowhoops to stay updated on my content. Leave a like on this video to help the video spread. Answer the Speaks question down below. This was your boy D-Flow. The NBA season's back, y'all. And I'll see you next video.